13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Welcome back to 13 on Your Side at noon. Meteorologist Blake Hansen is out on the weather deck. Definitely a dreary day for the weather deck, Blake.
Yeah, not feeling like late May on this Memorial Day, Julie. A cooler day by far. It's increasingly breezy, and we've had some pockets of drizzle as well. A far cry from what we experienced last Memorial Day. Looking back at weather history on Memorial Day itself, of course, since 1968, Memorial Day has fallen on the last Monday of May. 94 degrees, that's the number, the warmest Memorial Day back in 2018. 31 degrees, the overnight low back in 92. We have never seen snow on Memorial Day here in Grand Rapids. Last year, however, it was 86 degrees. We had a fair amount of sunshine. 84% of the day featured a sunny sky. Well, it's a different story this Memorial Day. Our 13 weather ball remains blinking blue, cooler temperatures in view with additional rain in sight.
The 13 on Your Side Weather Ball, sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse.
Of course, it's a dreary view no matter where you go across West Michigan. That gray sky locked in, and it likely will remain that way the rest of today. A mostly cloudy sky at the very least, and temperatures have struggled as a result. We had a cold front come through earlier this morning, and numbers now only sit in the 50s. 56 at Grand Rapids, 55 at the Lakeshore, cool spot 54 at Hart. Only a couple places at 60, such as Kalamazoo and Big Rapids. It looks like Battle Creek at 61 is our warm spot. We should be in the lower to middle 70s for daytime highs at this point of May. And notice we're only going to climb a few degrees at best. I think many of us will struggle to climb out of the lower 60s. Our warmest spots, including Grand Rapids, maybe upwards to 65 today. But with that reinforcing wind out of the west, it'll feel much cooler than what the thermometer reads. But there's the cold front. It has now cleared the entire state of Michigan, but we still have a few nuisance waves of energy that will still pinwheel around the Great Lakes region. What does that mean for us? Well, we're still going to hold on to unsettled weather through the rest of today and likely through the rest of tomorrow as well. It'll take until almost the end of Wednesday for us to get out of this unsettled pattern. But we have a fair amount of clouds locked in. That's not going to go away, and along with it, some pockets of drizzle. So nothing that's on the impactful side per se, but it's enough to be noticeable. This is the view out of Grand Haven. Not many people, if any at all, at the beach. It is not a beach day by any means, and the wind will continue to be on the increasing side. We're already seeing a few wind gusts in that 20 to 30 mile per hour range. I do think that we'll see some wind gusts in excess of 30 miles per hour this afternoon, and as a result, there are beach hazard statements all across the lakeshore until 8 this evening, as some of those waves on the big lake could approach 4 to 6+ feet. Visibility also taking a hit because of it. Our visibility less than a couple miles, especially towards the lakeshore. So our hour forecast, we're going to hold on to drizzle, pockets of drizzle here and there the rest of today, but I do think we'll have actually a few hit or miss rain showers, some steadier rain starting this evening and lasting through tonight. Again, nothing of high impact, but enough to at least be noticeable, and then we'll have another round of some showers, possibly even a few rumbles of thunder to wrap up tomorrow. That'll be our last wave of energy coming through, and then we'll start to rebound both in the way of sky coverage and our temperatures the rest of the week. So we're going to remain cooler than average through Wednesday before finally by the end of the week we're soaring back into the upper 70s, even near 80 Friday into the weekend, even into next week as well. Temperatures only in the upper 50s to lower 60s at the lakeshore. It's a cool late May day, especially when you factor in the wind, a couple degrees warmer inland. But everyone, they're going to deal with a few pockets of drizzle, a better chance of a few showers overnight into tomorrow. 13 on Your Side 10-day outlook. After Tuesday, improvement arrives, and we'll see those numbers rebound back into the upper 70s by the end of the week. So, Julie, if those that are heading to any Memorial Day events or additional parades this afternoon, you have the jacket needed and maybe even a jacket that can repel some of that drizzle.
Definitely a roller coaster holiday weekend. Blake, thank you.